was just informed that my opponent for WrestleARTS this weekend has decided to back out of the match. I call that a smart move on her part. You see, I am the female wrestler in Indiana. So, it's not a surprise that my opponent has suddenly had a change of heart. I am the biggest, strongest, toughest female in that locker room, so it really doesn't matter who decides to stand across that ring from me. My veteran advice to you is, make sure you do your homework on Big Al this week, because this is going to be your biggest, most brutal match to date. See you at Sahara Grotto on the 26th.
This week on Unleashed, it's a self-professed savior against the Ratty Daddy as David Ali goes head-to-head with Cole Radrick. Plus, the global women's crown holder Holly Cromwell is scheduled to take on SCI winner and indie sensation Rachel Armstrong.
Ratty Daddy!
Well, there we go.
Well liked in here.
A referee, our ring announcer, and director of operations David Barker carried the corpse, the carcass, if you will.
Corpse is probably too harsh, Taylor. The man's still alive. Come on.
I almost said
Can we say the prone body?
I almost said a guy can hope, but maybe that's a little too cold.
Well, that's definitely too cold. You're better than that. This is Jeff Edge, the voice of Indianapolis, alongside the talk of the town, Taylor McAllister. We're here at the Sahara Grotto, WrestleARTS 11, Cole Radrick versus David Ali, the Savior. Cole Radrick almost captured the global openweight crown against Poison, against Uncle Q, Appollo Starr. Very close victory over his mentor. Just came a stone's throw away from taking the crown, and now he's going to try and get on a streak against David Ali.
Well, that was an excellent contest at WrestleARTS 10. Ratty Daddy Cole Radrick against Appollo Starr. And like you said, the Ratty Daddy did come very close to taking the crown from Appollo Starr, but Appollo Starr is not the open weight crown holder for let me try that again, is not the open weight crown holder for no reason. He is the man, as they say.
Well, Cole Radrick wrestled all over. He's wrestled in Europe, Japan. He's the current BLP champion, last I checked. The Merge, PPW, Zawa, Supreme, DDT, GCW Extreme champion. He wrestled around the world. Ratty Daddy forever, Taylor.
Well, while he was in Europe, did he also do the Tour de France? Because I saw him doing those bicycle pumps there.
Oh, possibly. But I'm sure if you ask David Ali, he won the Tour de France.
Well, if you ask him, I'm sure.
David Ali was specifically highlighted on the WrestleARTS podcast, Wrestling with Stories, by Director of Operations David Barker, who was just out here to clean up the corpse, as you called it, of Dylan Cole. And I asked David Barker, I said, is there somebody on the WrestleARTS roster that you feel deserves a shout out, deserves an opportunity, someone who is underutilized? And his answer was David Ali. He called him a 5-tool athlete. David Ali, 5'10", 209 pounds. He's trained by AR Fox. He debuted in 2016. He's got a lot going for himself, Taylor.
Well, oh, wow. And what a maneuver there.
Yeah, big time drop by Cole Radrick. That might be it, too. Great hook of the legs, but he didn't have it.
If you don't believe that David Ali has a bunch going for him, just ask him. He'll spend the next hour or two telling you about it.
I did talk to David Ali before the show, not on the podcast, but just in person, from Atlanta, Georgia. He took over the Southeast. He said he's looking to take over the Midwest. I did not press him to ask what he meant by taking over the Southeast, like territory or belts. I'm not really sure, but he said he took over the Southeast, so I guess I can't question him. I don't know if it'd hold up in court if this was the TV show Suits.
A little game of cat and mouse here.
Cole Radrick trying to catch him. Oh, wow. David Ali threw him off. And David Ali scrambles right outside the ring again. Impressive athleticism by David Ali. Just clever. Oh, that was clever. The intelligence level of the Savior. David Ali started out as a street fighter. Oh my gosh. David Ali just threw the Ratty Daddy into the post, the same post that took out Cassius Starr.
Yeah, that post is getting all sorts of action tonight.
David Ali taking time as the Ratty Daddy lays prone on the outside.
Referee Tice applying the count. Of course, there is a 20 count here in WrestleARTS. Cole Radrick has until the count of 20 to get in the ring before he gets counted out.
David Ali's in impressive shape. His shape just amazing. And immediately puts the boo party on Cole Radrick as soon as the Ratty Daddy rolls into the ring. Stomping on Cole Radrick, just like he stomped on Dylan Cole at the beginning of this bout. David Ali begs him to give up, trying to talk down the Ratty Daddy. Cole Radrick looks the red back. Oh my gosh! Shrugs it off, throws a couple shots to David Ali's stomach. Off the ropes, and David Ali catches him with a kick to the stomach. David Ali going for a suplex. Wow. The strength of the Savior. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out by Radrick.
Well, say what you will about David Ali, but he is looking good here tonight.
David Ali, who I believe was a victor in that 8-man tag from WrestleARTS 10, which was an amazing bout. Go and find it on YouTube. Oh, a big-time shot by Radrick.
Cole Radrick claiming his pound of flesh from David Ali.
Radrick moves around the ring so well, and a big left hand to the chest of David Ali. Oh my gosh, trying to throw by the back of the head.
Snap bears him over. Oh, what a kick.
Kick to the back. Radrick tried to cover up his stomach, and Ali just stomped on those arms. The fans trying to will Radrick back up to his feet.
I will say David Ali is one of the more intense wrestlers I've ever seen.
Absolutely. What a great stretch, and then a stomp down to the mat by David Ali.
Every movement he makes, every attack that he applies, it has a high level of intensity.
Wow, a somersault and a big jumping elbow. David Ali has everything to become a great champion here in WrestleARTS. Can he pull everything together to get it done?
Well, the biggest hurdle in the way of David Ali is David Ali. If he could make a few tweaks to his attitude, if he could stay focused and not worry about what the fans think, wow, the sky's the limit.
I heard the uppercut. He's thumping off the chest. Radrick driving up into the chin. David Ali's got that arm locked around the chin. Does he have it under the neck?
Cole Radrick was trying to pry the arms away from David Ali, but he just didn't have the leverage.
Radrick has his hands full with the Savior tonight. He is not able to fully get a clean break. He tries a jawbreaker right there to just get some distance between David Ali.
Cole Radrick trying to regroup there in the corner.
Radrick's exhausted. He gets the foot up and Ali catches it. Oh, a back elbow to the jaw of Ali. Radrick jumping over off the ropes. Big clothesline and Ali gets right back up. Here comes one more. Come on, the Ratty Daddy. He takes the back. Oh, my goodness.
Blue Thunder Bomb, that could be it. 2.
Oh, wow, a kick out by David Ali, and Radrick almost stole this one. We saw at WrestleARTS 10, Cole Radrick have an impressive performance against the global openweight crown holder Appollo Starr, but it looks right now like he is, oh my goodness. It looks like he's having a tougher time trying to put away David Ali. Would you agree?
Well, I think that David Ali certainly, oh man.
This is the elbow.
I think David Ali certainly got a hot start, but...
No, he calls that the butterfly effect!
Well, I was just getting ready to say the Radrick was looking pretty solid, but maybe I was going to speak
he's out on his feet. Radrick's out on his feet. Holy cow! Diving European uppercut. 1, 2. David Ali can't believe it. The eyes wide. He thought he had Radrick put away.
Radrick managed to kick out, but before he got knocked down, you could see him on the Gumby legs. I mean, he was wobbly. I don't know. He may not have enough left to come back now.
If this was the AEW Fight Forever video game or WrestleMania 2000 No Mercy, it'd be saying danger underneath Cole Radrick's name right now. He's got nothing left. No!
Oh, man, that's got to be
gracious, dude. A kick out.
What heart by the Ratty Daddy to keep kicking out from this high-intensity offense of David Ali.
David Ali looking like he's finally starting to tire.
Cole Radrick trying to get his bearings back.
David Ali loads up his fist. That big right hand! Wow! Another one! And Radrick fighting back! A series of strikes! Goes for the kick. Ali goes for the sweep. A big kick. Oh my gosh. The martial arts of the savior, David Ali, is giving Cole Radrick more than he can handle right now. Oh, but Radrick tries to counter with some kicks of his own. Can't stay on his feet. Oh, this is incredible.
David Ali took a minute there to boast, and Cole Radrick got him.
Radrick trying to match kicks on David Ali to the chin. Radrick, here it comes. No. Oh, a German suplex by David Ali, but here comes Radrick. Suplex of his own. David Ali back up. Good gravy. Back elbows to the face. I didn't mean to steal your line, Taylor. Don't be mad at me.
It's okay. You might be off my Christmas list, but it's all right.
I apologize. Good biscuits and gravy. I don't know.
David Ali falling off the apron.
Oh, he's starting to tire.
Cole Radrick, the crowd here rallying behind Cole Radrick. Cole Radrick trying desperately to feed off that energy, find his way to his feet.
David Ali trying to bring in Big Red. That's his bat. Oh my gosh! Well, he misses the swing. Trying to get himself disqualified. That's ridiculous. Radrick off the bottom rope into a cutter. He picks himself back up. Schoolboy by David Ali. 2, 3. That's it. David Ali takes one.
A fistful of trunks in the schoolboy, but winning is winning, and David Ali has won.
Crowley made her debut November 22nd, 2018. IWA Women's Champ, Tag Champ. She calls herself the female wrestler of Indiana. She's the biggest, strongest, the toughest, and trained by former Global Women's Crown holder Randy West. Do your homework on Big Al. Lock up Armstrong and Crowley. This is a big deal, Taylor. We've been waiting for months for the debut of Alice Crowley. She did wrestle during some of the WrestleARTS part-time early benefit charity shows, and now that WrestleARTS has taken a big step forward and going full-time, Alice Crowley is here with her big debut.
Crowley and Armstrong were, neither one of them were giving up an inch in that collar and elbow. Now they're going to try it again. Crowley gets a headlock.
Crowley could really make a big splash here in this WrestleARTS 11. For those of you just joining us, I'm Jeff Edge, the voice of Indianapolis, alongside Taylor McAllister, the talk of the town. You heard that, unfortunately, Holly Cromwell is in no condition to compete tonight against Rachel Armstrong, but she got Big Al to fill in. Big Al was supposed to be scheduled, but I believe her opponent dropped out.
Well, everything has a way of working out. Now we're getting to see a great contest here between Rachel Armstrong and Alice Crowley.
Absolutely. Best wishes to Cromwell. Hope she gets well soon. Rachel Armstrong from Indianapolis, Indiana. She's been in the ring with Shaza McKenzie, Marina Shafir. She's been in the ring with Big Al. She's your wish upon a shooting star. Armstrong off the ropes. Yeah, look at the strength. Both competitors have great size. Wow.
What an arm drag out of the wheelbarrow.
Absolutely, and a big time drop kick by Rachel Armstrong. 1, 2.
A lot of energy between these two competitors.
Absolutely, and this is also Rachel Armstrong's big debut here in WrestleARTS. Oh my gosh. Could be going for a monkey flip, but Crowley throws her off. Goes for the, Armstrong ducks the clothesline. Oh, Crowley with a big elbow. Wow, what a big bicycle kick. Backside suplex. Crowley shows off her strength. 1, 2. Kick out by Armstrong.
Alice Crowley and Rachel Armstrong just tearing it up in there.
Absolutely, and while Heather Monroe is still on her vacation and Cromwell is the current Global Women's Crown holder, could we be seeing 2 new big futures in the women's division, Taylor?
Oh, I have no doubt whatsoever.
Big body slam. 2.
Hopefully Heather Monroe is watching this closely from whatever island she's sipping mojitos on.
If I was Heather Monroe, I would be concerned because Armstrong and Crowley would be 2 excellent additions to the WrestleARTS roster. Great flip over, sunset flip, note 2. There's a kick out there by Crowley. Elbow that takes Armstrong off her feet.
Heather Monroe has the unique distinction of being a champion who managed to lose her championship without even being here. Her hit bae for hire, Laney Luck, ended up defending the championship on her behalf, whether they intended for that to happen or not.
Another big body slam by Crowley. How many more of those can Armstrong take? And here's the cover, 2. Kick out by Armstrong. I talked to Director of Operations David Barker, Taylor, on the WrestleARTS podcast, Wrestling with Stories, and I asked him about his choice to make Laney Luck the, how did you describe her as the hit
bae for hire?
The hit bae for hire, where Laney Luck had to defend the Global Women's Crown that she does not hold in place of Heather Monroe against Holly Cromwell. Holly Cromwell got the victory and took the title, took the crown. And Director of Operations David Barker explained that he had multiple phone calls and texts from Heather Monroe after. She's livid at him, Taylor.
I'm sure.
It was a choice that he made after saying, you can't be a champion and then not be here to defend your crown.
I can appreciate that, but I have a feeling that there's going to be hell to pay when Heather Monroe comes back.
I agree with you 100%, partner. And Armstrong is looking incredible in her debut against a bigger opponent. Trying to take for a neck breaker possibly, but Crowley takes the back. Oh my gosh, Armstrong pulls down the rope and Big Al goes out to the outside.
Armstrong,
you might need to move out of the way, people, move out of the way. Whoa!
And for those in the front row, you get the souvenir of a wrestler tonight.
The action comes towards you, get out of the way. 1, 2. Kick out by Big Al, that was almost it. The fight to the outside. Rachel Armstrong has looked amazing in her debut with WrestleARTS.
This crowd was big time behind Alice Crowley earlier, but I just heard a very audible chant for Rachel Armstrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Armstrong off the top, nope. Big Al tries to take Armstrong out. 1, 2.
What an excellent cover there, grabbing both legs, making Rachel Armstrong really have to use everything to kick out.
I was just going to say the same thing, Taylor. Good observation.
Sorry to steal your line.
No, absolutely. And if you look, Armstrong is clearly exhausted after that kick out. She's having some trouble. Look at how open her mouth is. She's taking big gulps of breath. Oh, wow! Right over the top!
Asuka street cutter, and here we go.
The shooting star just shot right up the turnbuckle right there.
What a tremendous match we're being treated to here tonight.
Armstrong using her powers of celestial navigation, perhaps, as she navigates her way to the top. Crowley cuts her off, and Crowley, oh wow, a big press slam right off the top.
Well,
tosses her off the top rope.
She knew she was coming down when she went up there, but I don't think that's how she intended. Oh, that could be it.
That was a heavy knee by Big Al.
That's it.
That won her my chin. And Big Al with her impressive re-debut here at WrestleARTS 11.
Man, oh man, I can't wait to see these two again.
Alice Crowley, one of the best women's wrestlers in the world, maybe.
Oh, no maybe about it. She definitely is.
Next time on Unleashed, the Dark Horse Avery Hertz challenges 1/3 of the Dragons, Never Say Die, Josh Crane for the Wrestle Nerds Championship. And then it's a big-time main event as the Catch Wrestling Casanova, Sage Phillips, challenges the Timeless Technician, Mr. Mo Better Wrestling, Appollo Starr for the WrestleARTS Global Openweight Crown. All this and more next time on Unleashed.
Ever since I first stepped foot into WrestleARTS since day one, my goal has always remained the same, and that is to prove to my family, my friends, and everyone in my hometown that Avery Hertz is indeed the future of the industry, and that I am the next young and up-and-coming star to come out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Yeah, I heard what Sage Phillips had to say, and if I'm being honest, I don't care right now because I have bigger and better things to worry about. Like, for example, this Saturday night, my goal is to be the very best professional wrestler that has ever come out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And in order to be the best, you have to compete with the best. And I get a chance to do that this Saturday night as I go one-on-one with one of the very best talents in the world by the man known as Josh Crane, as we go one-on-one for the prestigious Wrestle Nerds Championship. And the point of the matter is that if I want to be the very best professional wrestler that has ever come out of Indianapolis, Indiana, and if I want to be the guy that puts this city on its back, then I need to leave WrestleARTS this Saturday night with the Wrestle Nerds Championship around my waist. So Josh Crane, I'll see you Saturday night.
The 8-man tag didn't go as it planned, right, WrestleARTS? Avery, you want to pick this fight? Well, you know what? You're going to have to put that fight on hold. I got big plans at WrestleARTS on August 26th. Q. Appollo Starr, I'm coming for your Global Open Crown Championship. The Timeless Technician and the Catch Wrestling Casanova go 1-1 in Indianapolis. And you may be timeless, but when you go up against Sage Phillips, everybody will see, Apollo, you're just an old relic that needs to be put down. Come August 26th, the Catch Wrestling Casanova is crowned the global champion.
WrestleARTS 11, August 26th at the Sahara Grotto. I'll be taking on Sage Phillips for the WrestleARTS Global Openweight Championship. Sage Phillips, you call yourself a Catch Wrestling Casanova. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my Casanova days are far behind me, but I'm still nice with this wrestling thing. Big, tall, they all fall, strong style, lucha catch and brawl. I do it all, and that makes me the master artist here at WrestleARTS. August 26th at the Sahara Grotto. I hope you meet a lot of ladies. I hope you get a lot of phone numbers. I hope you leave the building with a lot of friends, because you will not be leaving with my WrestleARTS Championship, because your wrestling is not more better than the timeless technician, aka Uncle Q, Mr. Mo Better Wrestling, Poison, Apollo, Starr.